News so ass, I had to come out of retirement for it. So if you're a SEGA or Sonic fan, I'm sure you're well aware by now that SEGA has used generative AI in their new Crazy Taxi game. Now, as someone who despises AI more than anything in the world and has been in a constant state of existential dread due to the rapid rise of AI, this was abysmal to me. SEGA to me have always had the reputation of genuineness and sincerity in their work, at least in their older days of multi-IP work like Knights, Jet Set Radio, Sonic, Crazy Taxi, and others. So for them to go back and redo one of their hood classics and absolutely shit on it through AI involvement is just disgusting to me. I really don't know how else to put it. Now, I'm not implying that this is shocking because SEGA is some kind-hearted indie company or even a well-intentioned company, but again, I always saw their work, whether good or bad, as incredibly sincere and genuine, at least more than other companies that don't even try to hide the fact that they're doing the bare minimum to make as much money as possible. No matter how good or bad they are, I've always had trust in them, and that trust is starting to rift away. It's up for debate how involved AI was and/or is in the game's production, but to quote the game's Steam page, "We utilize generative AI as a support tool for developers, aiming to provide better content to our users and enable developers to focus more on creative tasks. We have used such generative AI support tools during development of Crazy Taxi World Tour. No AI was used in reference to the performers in the game." Additional sources claim that the game's creators would use AI-generated assets as references, so the devs would literally generate their ideas and then simply redraw what the AI slop bot would give them. And the series creator somehow tries to frame this as a defense, as if using AI for reference somehow makes it better? Brother, if anything, that's even more pathetic. As for what the Steam page said, that last sentence pretty much just ensures that any voice work or human performance in the game will not be handled or replaced by AI, which is like the bare minimum I would expect. Now, I'm sure many people would be up for debate on what usage of AI is acceptable in an art piece. I mean, the Steam page says that they only utilize it as a supporting tool, not as a standalone asset that will do all the work for them. So it's all good then, right? Surely if human involvement is simply assisted by AI, then it's not wrong, right? Surely this means that people are just making a fuss and this is all perfectly fine, right? No. Absolutely not. Not in a million years. Whether you think this is a big deal or not taking action and letting them take a pass with this thing will only teach game devs and artists that AI involvement is alright. And it will encourage them to keep using AI in this same, or God forbid, a bigger scale. Generative AI, by its design, is the antithesis of art, and it should not be tolerated in game production or art creation. As someone who goes to art school, let me give you the most basic fact about art you could ever learn. Art, by nature, by its very definition, is human. It is something exclusive to the human mind and will forever be exclusive to the human mind. End of story. The ideas you get in your mind and your ability to express them and get them out is what art is. Objectively speaking, a machine generating your ideas into a finished product is not and cannot ever be considered art. Your idea and your ability to express that idea is what makes it art. But it's still their idea. The AI is just making the finished result, I hear some of you say. For one, AI can't create anything. If you went and researched AI for just a few minutes, you would know that it's a tool for plagiarism. By its design, it is literally incapable of creating something new. By its design, it is meant to take information created by real people and spit it out to you in a quote-unquote unique way. So no, it's not their idea being made into a finished result, it's their concept finalized through someone else's unconsented work. And secondly, did you not pay attention to what I was saying right before this part? Art is the human process of getting your ideas out there, The way you execute them with your skill set and your decision making is what turns your ideas into art. Without your direct involvement and your hard work, your ideas aren't art. They're just ideas. With generative AI, no matter how much you guide it, no matter how deeply you describe your idea, it can never and will never produce art because it's missing its key ingredient. You. Your guidance and description of your idea to the AI is not synonymous with your involvement. Your direct work and your execution of said idea is involvement. And I'm sorry, but asking AI to generate assets for you and redrawing them doesn't make the finished result any more yours. It's still the work of AI, which is just the plagiarized work of a real unconsenting artist. Now, with all that said, I got a few words for SEGA themselves. I'm not much of a Crazy Taxi fan, but I am a lifelong Sonic fan. SEGA, I know the chances of you seeing this video are very, very slim. I know the chances of you even caring are very slim. But just know that if generative AI is used to any degree on future Sonic projects, I am forever leaving the Sonic franchise, and you're forever losing my support. I don't care about the endless memories Sonic has given me. I don't care about how positively I've been impacted by your work, how much it's changed my life, how loyal I am to it, or how much money I've shoved up your ass to witness it. The second I see that AI has been involved in any Sonic projects, I'm out. And I'll stay out. In a heartbeat, I'll abandon years and years of history just like that. Because the sheer hate I feel for that disgusting, earth-polluting tool heavily outweighs my loyalty to the franchise. Take this as a sincere warning, because losing a single customer won't affect you much. But I can guarantee you, thousands, if not millions more, would do the same thing as I. So just remember that, and do better. Anyways, that's all from me. I gotta go. I got actual art to work on.